Join me as I dive deep into the mysteries of Mount Olympus and challenge myself to uncover its ancient secrets in just one timeline. Today, we will embark on a journey to unveil the ancient secrets of Mount Olympus, exploring its rich history and significance in Greek mythology. Despite its prominence in mythology, many people are unaware of the true historical and cultural importance of Mount Olympus, leading to misconceptions about its role in ancient Greek society. This lack of understanding stems from the mountain's often misinterpreted portrayal in popular media, where it's shown as a mystical and isolated realm, detached from the everyday lives of mortals. In reality, Mount Olympus played a significant role in the daily lives of ancient Greeks, influencing their art, literature, and even politics. The myths surrounding the mountain have been passed down through generations, often getting distorted or exaggerated in the process. As a result, the true essence of Mount Olympus has remained elusive, hidden beneath layers of mythical narratives and misconceptions. It's time to separate fact from fiction and explore the fascinating history of this iconic landmark. In ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was considered a physical and spiritual axis, connecting mortals with the divine. The mountain's breathtaking scenery and unpredictable weather patterns only added to its mystique, making it the perfect setting for epic tales of gods and heroes. From a geological perspective, Mount Olympus is a relatively young mountain range, formed around 20 million years ago through a combination of tectonic plate movements and volcanic activity. Over time, the mountain has been shaped by the forces of nature, crafting its unique landscape of snow-capped peaks, valleys, and forests. In this section, delve into the history of Mount Olympus, from its geological formation to its role as a sacred site for ancient Greeks, including the various myths associated with the mountain. One of the earliest recorded mentions of Mount Olympus dates back to the 8th century BCE, in Homer's epic poem, the Odyssey. In the poem, Mount Olympus is described as the dwelling place of the gods, where Zeus, the king of the gods, held court. This notion of Mount Olympus as a divine realm was further reinforced by the ancient Greeks, who believed that the gods walked among mortals, influencing their lives and destinies. The myth of Mount Olympus as a sacred site continued to evolve over the centuries, with the mountain becoming a symbol of divine power and authority. The ancient Greeks built numerous temples and sanctuaries around the mountain, dedicated to the various gods and goddesses of their pantheon. These sacred sites were believed to be the earthly manifestations of the gods' divine power, where mortals could seek guidance, protection, and wisdom. One of the most famous myths associated with Mount Olympus is the story of Olympus Mons, the mythical throne of Zeus, said to be located at the summit of the mountain. Highlight the moment when Mount Olympus became a symbol of divine power and the epic tales of the gods that were said to reside there, including an engaging story about one of these deities. According to myth, the gods of Olympus were not just distant deities but actively involved in the lives of mortals, often intervening in their affairs. One of the most fascinating tales from Greek mythology is the story of Apollo and Daphne. Apollo, the god of the sun, music, and poetry, fell deeply in love with Daphne, a mortal nymph. However, Daphne was not interested in Apollo's advances and prayed to her father, Peneus, to help her escape. Peneus transformed Daphne into a laurel tree, rendering Apollo's affections futile. This myth not only highlights the capricious nature of the gods but also showcases Mount Olympus as a realm where the boundaries between mortal and divine were constantly blurred. As we continue our journey through the timeline of Mount Olympus, we'll explore more of these epic tales, separating fact from fiction and delving deeper into the mysteries of this ancient wonder. Another fascinating aspect of Mount Olympus is its association with the Muses, the 9 goddesses who inspired creativity in mortals. According to myth, the Muses resided on Mount Olympus, guiding poets, artists, and musicians in their creative endeavors. Recap the fascinating journey we've taken to uncover the ancient secrets of Mount Olympus, reinforcing its lasting legacy in both history and mythology. As we conclude our exploration of Mount Olympus, it's clear that this iconic landmark has left an indelible mark on human imagination and culture. From its geological formation to its role as a sacred site, Mount Olympus has been a source of inspiration, fascination, and wonder for centuries. If you enjoyed this exploration of Mount Olympus, be sure to check out our video on other mythical locations and share your thoughts in the comments below.